Hey guys, welcome back to Higurashi. For some reason my recording program was not working, and I did not notice it until after about an hour of doing everything. So now I gotta redo this whole thing again. So sorry if my voice is, I'm reading a little bit faster. I'm just, I'm kind of frustrated. I wonder why afternoons always make you feel sleepy like this. I mean, unspoken a voice that was so far as to make whoever heard it lethargic. You want a medical explanation for sleepiness? I could say it, but it'll just make you look more sleepy. God spare me. It was almost 3 o'clock. Sixth period was almost over. By the way, so took on anybody else in their lower grades ended their school day after fifth period, so they were probably running around in the schoolyard right now. I could hear their old joy-filled voices coming from there right now, or I would be able to join them. Me and Jay in your classroom, so you have to try harder. No going to sleep. You see, rather than the class representative, I'd rather be president of the boxing club. They sleep a lot. What makes you think that? Oh, oops, I missed it. Sorry, guys. The teacher crackled as she hit the back of Mion's head at the corner of her textbook. That's all for me. I'll leave it at that for today. Representative, please direct the class. Everybody stand up and attention. Mion, who had been half asleep, became lively again the moment she heard class was over. It was just so delightful to be that shrewd. Homeroom was done after the lower grades had finished their lessons, so we were free to go. It was one of the odd rules we had as a mixed grade school when they knew that class was over, so Toko and Rika-chan returned to the classroom. Good work today. Alright, it's time for Happy Fun Club activities. Yeah, that's right. What should we do today? Hey, Me-chan, why don't we continue what we started yesterday? Yes, we should do that to have it in, like, when things were getting good. I won't accept it. Now, I know how you feel, but let's save that for another time. Something like that shouldn't be done somewhere, like in a classroom after school by a grander stage. I'm down whenever, but some of the younger guys said they watched me in the finals, so let me know ahead of time. Whoa, Kichi-kun, you're amazing. There's people cheering you on. I wonder if there's anybody cheering on Rina. I couldn't help but the maid as Rina entered Rina maiden mode. I'm not going to pull any punches, but I'll pray for your victory, Rina. With that scripture and Kichi brand smile, I ruffled Rina's hair roughly. Wow, Kichan. What are you, Rina turned bright red and short-circuited smoke billowing from her ears. Gazing into her eyes, the strange scene of me holding hands with Rina escaping through a flower bed was reflected there. Even if it was somebody else's imagination, it was terribly troubling. Me and Kichi, the Rina killer, when Rika-chan said that, everybody burst out laughing at once. That Rina is a Sotoko and Rika-chan killer, though. I may be cheated that we can't win against Rina, but we won't lose it to Kichi. Oh, this is becoming a pretty interesting relationship, Mav. Our strains kind of interact like in rock, paper, scissors. But that doesn't include Mion, does it? Of course not. It doesn't matter who it is, I won't lose. Beyond leader of the gaze, fitting of club president Nobi, and a fitting of an empress. The mood became more lively. It was as a good moment as it could get started. Well now, let's get started nice and easy. Yeah, so they meet Chen. Mion let out a small interjection as she rummaged through the so-called club locker. Every time I looked there, there's always a ton of things crammed there. Everything jammed in the locker is kind of game, you know? On top of that, things were used for penalty games, like cat ears and colors were kept there, like the capacity of that thing is unfathomable. The locker may be actually extended through the wall into the fourth dimension, but that's my theory anyway. If someone's gonna explain how someone could pull item after item. After Mion touched her hand to her chin briefly and thought, she turned around, pulling out any games. Right, trying to keep it a bit simple today. Playing games that require lots of pieces all the time could be a little bland, right? It doesn't matter what type of game it is. If everybody's playing, it'll be fun. We can have fun. Yeah, that's right. We and I both expressed our agreement. The same way. Oops, I keep skipping shit. Sorry, guys. That wouldn't be fun for me. Pulling weeds or whatever. That's right, isn't it? By the way, Sotoko, could you have stopped reading people's minds by looking at their expressions? Whatever you're thinking is always written all over your face, so I always know right away. I've been told that ever since I transferred, it seems like it's been especially bad. I needed to develop a poker face so I could for a rough time. Alright, but pay attention. I'm going to explain the rules. We all immediately cut the idle chatter and put on stern expressions. It's no time at all. Everybody gaze focused like a tiger or a shark, listening intently. That's right. From the point where the rules are explained, the match has begun already. Today's game is probably better than a known party game. It's called Sympathy. Has anybody heard it before? Sympathy. This game shares so much feelings, right? Huh? I might know this. Mei-chan, maybe it's the game where we choose a topic and everybody writes something first, but that comes to mind. And the more people who are share the same answer, the more points are awarded. And that case, we knows about it. I remember it's called playing a game like that in grade school while we were going around the bus or in a field trip. I'm not familiar with this game. I would like an explanation. First of all, we have the leader who chose a topic. For example, if they chose dessert, he so took a channel. Would think something. Somebody says dessert. What's the first thing you think of? Let me see here. Pudding or something. Okay, in that case, because you were done putting on your memo pad, then everybody reveals their answer at the same time. If there's two or more people that were down pudding, they get more points. The more people who, oh shit. In other words, the trick is to think this so that you write down the same answer as everybody else. It was clear as Rika-chan said, you have the same answer as everybody else. For example, if you would hear the word dessert and immediately think of thought of strawberry sundae, your answer doesn't match with everybody else, you don't get any points. That's why you have to hold off on that answer and change to one that seems like everybody else would choose. The key game not to what you think yourself, but to also predict what everybody else will answer. It's a very high level intellectual game. Mei-chan for Satoko Sega, let's practice scene for one round. Okay, for this round, let's see, I'm club president, leader will be me, alright? Topic could be something random. Taking her literature book, she began being flip into a random page. Alright, then this is the only practice round. The first topic is shaved ice. When you say shaved ice, there's only one answer, isn't there? Among the flavors of shaved ice, there's strawberry, melon, blue, Hawaii. The most popular one is melon. Everybody write down an answer, and everybody shows it at the same time. Okay, ready, go. Strawberry, melon, Yuji Kentucky, strawberry. Well, I'm the only one, melon. You guys, you don't go on so mundane picking strawberry as a standard. Hey, would you actually order strawberry shaved ice? The first thing that always sells out at summer festivals is always melon, isn't it? I also like melon flavor, but really it's all about strawberry, right? Alright. Key-chan, if I was to pick, I would actually choose melon. But you see, this is for an association game. If somebody says shaved ice, the first thing you think of is strawberry. I'm still not totally convinced, but in any case, it's this type of game. Rika-chan, what exactly did you write? Is it type of shaved ice? It's Uchigen Kentucky. It's incredibly delicious shit now. Well, it might be delicious share, but it's not exactly run of the mill. Still, that's a pretty refined choice. Circle, did you help me get a good idea? There are 3 people who wrote on strawberry, so those people get 3 points. We compete to see who can get the most. Yeah, I got it. More importantly, I'm saying, what shall we do about today's penalty? Oh, there's going to be one after all. What about Wibbly? Will it be? What should it be? Keisha, you have a suggestion for the penalty game? When I was in elementary school, there was a penalty game. Yeah, it could only be that. Schleppling. In other words, the loser has to carry around everyone else's baggage, and often to the boys. Elementary school kids walking around completely carrying backpacks. You see a lot. But how will we do it? Suko-chan and Good-chan's house are completely opposite direction from ours. Then how about it? The loser carries just winter stuff to their house, and everybody's stuff to their house would involve covering a pretty sizable distance. Oh yeah, just that much will be fine. Somehow today's penalty game is pretty simple. With the penalty game of this level, it wouldn't be fun to make Ichi-san do it. And then we shall raise the stakes a bit. Oops, I'm holding down the enter button still. We shall raise the stakes down just a bit, plain and porter. Ta-da! How about this? We have so much stuff around just in this. Oh, I made it of things. How? It's Cuba. No way. Well, but you see, what do we do if Kichi-san loses? If we don't have a sex that fits him. Oh, I didn't let that little detail get by. I have an XXL size one prepared just for Kichi-chan. So Kichi-chan, are you ready? I'm going to have you walk around just as a maid. From the head to band, got about you in your underwear. I got it all prepared for you. This is insane. Why do you have every possible size of that type of thing in your locker? This is bad, Kichi, my bear. Somehow it became a situation where only my failure resulted in an overly cruel price to pay. What if I'm mistaken and lose? I wouldn't be able to walk around in broad daylight anymore. Oh man, that may be our boy. Did you hear about him? So he's a penchant for cross-dressing. Oh my, really? That'd be so embarrassing. No. Nigga. Whatever that is, that's way too harsh. It's incredibly brutal. If we were to turn this penalty to some semblance of normalcy, now waste only time. Everybody think we refrain from this unwholesome penalty game. Why on earth? Why on the back? Wait, what? On the way back home from school, do we have to be accompanied by a girl wearing a maid uniform or carrying our baggage? And them saying, Master, while dragging them around the village in such a bursting outfit. Pant, why am I panting? What is this? Feeling welling up inside me. I just make it on built the game. Kichi has frozen stuff. With passion, I sternly placed my hands on Reina's shoulders. There's no problem with the penalty game. I just have to win. That's right, everybody. I turned to everybody with an idiotic grin. My pearly whites flashing with brilliant gleam. Oh, Kichi-chan, you come around to the idea that no matter what the penalty game is, there's no reason to be afraid. You just have to win. Right, everybody? Yeah. From me on to because everybody energetically thrust their fist up high. Only Rena seemed somewhat undecided, standing there, looking flustered. She's a little bit slow, isn't she? Even if she wins, for Rena is quite a delectable opportunity. Hey, Rena, don't you see this pretty big opportunity? We got a chance to go to and I made off it coming back to your doorstep. This is a historically great chance, isn't it? Sploosh for never began to spit found blood from her nose. Then the eyes are completely changed into cute mode. I was waiting for this, Rena. That look in her eyes. Oh, to my doorstep. It's not like Ichi-kan or me-chan would do good too, how? Alright, it looks like everybody prepared for themselves. Getting your pads ready. First question, ready? Neon opened her textbook to a random page and read out a word that caught her eye. Their first topic is summer break. This is quite another quite abstract keyword. Well then, let's start worrying about it too much and start with something like this. Everybody good? Time to show them. Everybody ready to go. I mean, I say no. Everybody simultaneously held up what they wrote. Let's see, what did everybody write? Summer festival, fireworks, mosquito coils. Arena and I have the same answer. Alright, 2 points. But fireworks is pretty good too. We good mosquito coil is very nice seasonal choice as well. Other choices are quite invigorating. This well summer break, isn't it? I wonder how well it's spent this year. Invigorating words that invoke the image of summer break. Currently staying set in rush to soul. As everybody approaches a soon to come summer break, a third dream should be etched upon their thoughts. By the way, Kichi-san, what did you answer? Hurry up and show us. I didn't really write down anything great. No. Showing us is part of the rules. Now, come on. Stop it. Don't look. Homework. The room went silent. Nobody could follow up that response, as if my impatient and permanent answer had somehow sullied their wonderful dreams of their coming summer break. Ichikan summer breaks were never fun, were they? It's alright. They spend the summer this year with everybody. We won't leave you by your lonesome. We could gently pat it in my head. What exactly does summer break mean to me? Summer courses, observing sunflowers, practicing exams, special summer-focused seminars. I know nothing about summers, because I've always been in air-conditioned cram school. Ugh, the tears, they. Keep summer breaks were always devoid of hopes and dreams, weren't they? Wah, don't look at me with such pity in your eyes. Don't look at me. This game cost sympathy, maybe more terrifying than I could ever imagine. Well, I get 2 points each. Let's keep going. Next is fish. So it's fish. Come and think about it. I haven't eaten sushi in a while. By the way, rather than eating tuna, I've quite gone swear on things like flounder. I wonder who I'll match with this answer, because for a Japanese person, anyone would think of this. Alright, everybody, this time we'll start from mine. Ready, go. Sushi. How about that for an answer? When you see a live fish, don't you want to steam it or grill it? No, they have the fresh sashimi on the epitome of cuisine rather than sashimi. However, I'll choose a more amiable term, sushi, and that is my cunning ploy. But contrary to the answer, first of all, my reply, everybody's expression was listless. Oh, that's right. When you say fish, I see. Sushi is tasty, isn't it? Stop it to making that consoling. Stop it. Well, then you should rest of us our answers. Ready, go. Dolphin, whale, aquarium. We kind of have the same answer. That's 2 points. Rena picked, well, yeah, I thought about that too, but I ended up picking Dolphin. Really? You know, I wanted Dolphin as well. But Rena didn't think it was would ride it, though one of them was very cute. Everybody excluding me stopped and stared blankly as their thoughts should through their eyes, and it seems as if they can hear the roar of the open sea from over there. This is mean everybody has 2 points. Well, everybody but Kichi-san. Kichi-san's answers were 0 points, but Rena thinks they were very unique and interesting. But to immediately think of food and you hear the word fish, Kichi-chan. Oh shit. Wow, don't you say something like that? So is this dude. What's behind Rena's answers anyways? Those aren't even fish, those are mammals. But fiction overruled. Next, what a horrid game this is today. As the game piles on and on, it seems as if we'll be further exposed as a petty human being. I'm the only one who still hasn't earned any points. I want to at least get my point in the next round. Alright, next topic is Sakura. Yeah, man, this time I'll do it. I'll keep you cool. Give me my bird. Don't you think what you normally think? Everybody else here is a girl. Stop thinking like a man. If you were done Sakura Mokuchi, then you're judges of the past. Throw away that gastric, cynic, male sensibilities just for now. Think of yourself as a girl. You are a girl. You are a girl. I am a girl. Everybody will finish trying. Let's do it. Kichi-san, you know, you start getting points right now. I want me to be dangerous. First, perfect. I completely suppress my own instincts. This time I will have a match. No, I will make it match. Kichi-san, you've been pretty confident about this one. You see, Rena thought like a boy, so I can match up with your answer. Sakura Mochi. I like them too. I wrote it down. Rena and Gil together. Whoa, now this is not time to think with your stomach. Hold on, Kichi, maybe over the same answer as me. I put down Hanami. I think it's right. And when you say Sakura, it just has to be Hanami. I wrote that down too. Suck, flout. And with me honest, Toko's response was Hanami. Hanami, seriously? That's kind of event. Oral geezers getting drunk and doing all sports of depraved things. A standard, isn't it? Just when I thought times, you decided to abandon answering from a girl's point of view. Well then, Kichi, well, sort of girly response did you write down? It's nothing. Let's move on to the next topic. Moving on. Before I knew it, we got in a circle behind me. I was intently reading the memo I had hidden behind my back. Cardmaster Sakura was written down here. It became dead quiet. It wrapped the envelope. It would be fine if somebody at least thought that me or played off something's down, but nobody even flinched. The feeling is a bit up in my stomach, just critical mass, causing one's blood draining face of flesh with a sudden wave of heat. Sakura. Kind of only mean Cardmaster Sakura Kana is a super popular anime that broadcasts every week on government-run networks. It's broken through there, even every demographic little girl screwing the man. You've seen it, haven't you? No, you've definitely seen it. You and I've seen it. I mean, yeah, even with the force book, should I know about it? It's that thing where she fights in different costume every week, right? Yeah. No. I know. Yep. It's cute, isn't it? You know, sometimes browsers do it at the magazine to keep up a story. I saw it for the first time recently. Sakura's cool and so cheerful all the time. I like it. A girl who's always filming with the camera. It's not just super popular with little girls, also surprisingly well received by older boys, isn't it? I think Kichi was one of those. I felt like I inadvertently blurted out something unnecessary and completely self-destructed, but that wasn't the main problem. So you know about it, don't you? Then why didn't you write it down? Sakura Kamino, though Sakura Pant. Cardmaster Sakura's the right answer. Spoof. Mia put her hands on my shoulder. Kichi-chan, now I'm concerned. Kichi-chan, you are to your very core geezer. Irrevocably so. Yeah, look at me, so eyes with filled pity. That's the true Kichi-chan. Okay, let's do our best. Here's where the climax begins. There's no coming back for Kichi-san, a geezer. Now give up quietly and accept your penalty. Oh, what about he's going to the game again? Just in with the makeup, with hair braid, garter belt, carrying on winter stuff. No. Alright, if you remember this club show me, you won't let anybody come back from this disadvantage. Alright, let's keep it rolling. So guys, I just want to apologize. I'll probably apologize again for any video of me just rushing everything. My video recorded. I recorded all this, and it just after an hour, it just corrupts. And once it's just this video, everything I tried to record another thing, like a test, and all of it was corrupting. And I restarted my computer, so hopefully this will be fine now. Well, Kichi-chan seems happy. Why? How can this be? He's probably like he was cross-dressing. Kichi-chan, your headband is going to fall off. Let me fix that for you. Reno cheerfully adjusted the hairband that had been strained upon my head. How does it feel, Kichi? Have you woken into the pleasures of wearing girls' clothing in front of actual girls? Be honest now, it's alright, we won't laugh. Arg, you jerk, I'm gonna murder you. Swinging me on his back, but wildly I chased her in circles for a bit. Daisuke's pride quickly decided to be me. When I had been sure of finishing last me on shoulder her true power, she began racking up points with iron fist. In the end, we didn't even have to head up the score to know who was on top. After that ancient room with music welling and gnashing of teeth, pushing the boundaries of shame and brutality, I was instructed by Mion and how to put on everything from ribbons to underwear. Damn you, Mion, what do you need knowing this will come in handy one day? How did bloody hell will a man know I put on a guard belt? You'd be useful. Shh, Kichi, you're too loud. If you stay quiet, you might be able to pass off results for a play. That's right, if I cause a scene here, they'll find out that I'm wearing women's clothing, not that dimensionable. So, shudder from head to toe, is just an urge to scream. Actually, Kichan, you have really smooth skin. Are you often told it's easy to apply makeup on you? Saying that, Mion gently rubbed my cheek. Wow, what kind of man gets praised for being easy to apply makeup on them? How does it feel wearing Meg's headband? It really finishes off the look. The headband is best part of my outfit after all. What do you mean finish off the look? Then blast, stop teasing me. Kichan is embarrassed. That's right, like her belt. Right, so how does it feel wearing one yourself? I don't know what I feel into that. I stop it. Don't flip it up tight. It's tight as and can you feel it up against your skin as you walk? Stop. The sound whispers so strange into my ear. Remember this man is simply shit that eek. I turn red. You're turning red. Have you finally realized that that's right now? Kichan is what type of maid every healthy man wants to stop at me. Really, why do you think you whistle that thing in my ear? Have you ever just wanted to hold on maid close to you? Kichan, you couldn't become one with that maid, don't you see? If it's a distance closer than a mere touch can ever achieve. There again, you have that pulse of breath. Me, that's how in reverse, make that properly, making a weird way with the straight hair long as like so much. Kichan made you into your ideal woman, and you're gonna walk around town with me. You're showing my eyes of mom, man. That would definitely make you feel really good, wouldn't it? For feeling you had this big thing between your legs, you'd be a real girl. So try to flip my skirt. Wow, that's definitely not the time. I can see me with the smell problem. Crash thud. Before I realized that Reno was caressing my cheek and rubbing her head, rubbing with her cheek. Kichan, well, you're supposed to be fidgeting like that. You're super cute. I'm going to take you home. Through my Rena's voice, like embrace. I saw Mion laying pretty go on her back. I see. Just because that's a Satoko and we got chance feel like when they come Rena Sprite. After that, it took quite some time to calm Rena down from her frenzy. Later, Kichan today was super enjoyable. He ruled to stay in Mion. This disgrace should be turned for the fault. I have achieved an overwhelming victory, then continue to a public shaming. Yeah, only if you can meet me, I'd look forward to seeing you try. Mion tossed me my clothes and looking at as mood as I ever seen her left. Okay, now that I've been released by Mion, I can't wait even a second right home. By the way, as good as me and Jennifer, if we've happened to bump into somebody, I won't be able to follow up for you, okay? So that's that. I went a full-on dash. I'm pretty sure I was running with 100 whatever, in about 6 seconds there. Well, then, Kichi, can see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow. The fact that anybody I knew was probably divine favor for my constant good behavior. I just been going my way today. I had the front door open as if somebody was waiting for me. Okay, just so you're home. I was about to go for a walk. I was trying to show up how my father was to react. As a normal person, I would realize the particular scene before them around them. Okichi, Dad, this is, the club I'm always talking about. This is one of the penalty games we do there. It just so happened I lost today. My dad placed his hand on my shoulder. It was only moist and uncomfortably warm hand. Kichi, let's have a little talk in my studio. We'll keep it a secret from Mom, of course. No, Dad, let's go. Let's show. I want to watch right now. Miani showed rue this day. His artistic flame raging like wildlife. My dad dragged me along. I disappeared into the depths of the studio. Kichi, are you home or you were in the bath? Does that make it move her? What's the matter? Sorry. I have a headache and I don't think I can make dinner time. I'm terribly sorry, but can you go out to eat with your dad? My mom's going to get him superwoman at work, but Kichi takes toll on her health. So this kind of situation is hardly a rarity. That's fine, but if I just focus on myself, I could probably find a way to scrounge them together to take care. Kichi take care of the car, so hurry up. Dad quickly got the car ready. You must be hungry. He really only moves so intricately when it's time to eat. Sorry to keep you waiting, so where are we going to eat? I recently found a nice store, let's go there. My dad usually complains about things for him to actually praise something that's unexpected. I wonder what kind of place it is to bring the 3 stars. As one who seeks the way of the gourmet, I remember genuinely intrigued. The headlights of the car cut through the early night darkness, and as I was carving a straight path towards town. I was wondering why there was such a gem of a restaurant could be hidden away. It was chuckling the family restaurant right by the station. That was a great restaurant you're talking about. Was this? There was Angel Mart written on very close restaurant, excluded cartoon logo. It had a grill and all you can eat but cake buffet rather than a proper restaurant. You've never been inside Kichi? Come to think of it, I hadn't. There's always been sometimes where I travel to faraway towns to eat. I returned only as far as Okinawa Station. There was really no hope to dine out. Home was just a stone's throw away after all. I see. That was the reason I never noticed it before. There was something in the cars, restaurants, parking lot. It seems like business is booming. There's quite a few cars parked there, but there really must be a license plate. There's a lot that don't get me from this area. Fukuyama, Nagagawa, this Chiba, Saitama, opening. He. I didn't mean to skip that, by the way. Anyway, Higuchi seems to be like something amazing this restaurant is. What's the meaning of this? How can so many people travel from so far away just to become this restaurant? Following my dad, I climbed up the steps and entered the building. The bell to touch the door clattered as we entered, and the waitress son greeted us after confirming our party size, whether we wanted smoking or unsmoking, as she guided us up inside. Our dad ordered 2 of daily specials. It seemed that they were ready-made, so there wasn't much of a wait until all our meals were ready or were brought to us. The taste was different. No offense to Dad, not so different from your run-off-the-mill family restaurant. If we were just talking about the taste, it seems like normal family restaurant fare. Who gives a damn about the taste, Kichi? See, isn't it great? I see. It's just maybe the day food here might be nothing more than average. The demographic of customers was pretty. I mean, it may cost a family restaurant, but they were extremely friendly. Yeah, it was packed. The curriculum was filled with cars from corners all over the country. If they didn't come far away to eat this completely mediocre food, then there's only one other reason. Definitely down nearby Rachel's. Excuse me, the dessert that comes with this meal hasn't come yet. Oh, I'm so sorry. The dessert comes with a daily combo A. I've been waiting for quite a while. Oh, it's my apologies. I was reading it right away. Apparently the cookie... Oops. The Hood restaurant is great. That's what just uniform here, I mean. Bam. What are you doing, Kichi? My father never hit me. I'm your son. Listen, Kichi. I never come here with impure intentions. That belly and that tree and her clothing and color fact that must my artistic muse. I want you to feel that, even if you must yearn for the stimulation, haven't you? I've been here alone. Could be quite embarrassing. You understand? That's why I drugged you here. Just blame me, even if you must condemn me. I want you to know this feeling, Kichi. I needed to take a leak. My father was always about a habit of trying to hide his embarrassment using incomprehensible nonsense as a smokescreen. I want to believe that this winner's was genetic, and tuning his one-sided family, my father stood up and headed to the washroom. With him gone, I was left alone in the booth. Finally, at this time, a feeling of embarrassment welled up inside me. I had nothing to do but go beat red with shame. Wait, the waitress from the return before her eyes alternated between the order slip and the table. My mom was right went to see she as they tried to say something. The more veteran waitress some advice from over her shoulder. Just come down and say sorry for the wait. I'm terribly sorry for the wait. Right, just like that. Do your best. Whispering that to her ear, the veteran waitress appears left. The waitress must have just been hired with an absolute lack of confidence. She moved hesitantly, maybe somewhere ferociously watching her put me on edge. I silently watched as she placed the dessert on the table with an inexperienced hand. But it's just as that said, what incredible uniforms these are. They were like a bunny and girl plus a maid, some sort of frilly outfit, all in a perfect ratio. Must certainly be a rather dubious, charming kind of fashion. In any case, she is no appeared to be a proper waitress. What should I do? I was catching glimpses of too many things. Says I don't know where I should look. Do I something like that? Go to the restaurant. It's best it could be there for digestion. Even though she was wearing the outfit, this particular waitress, I had no idea what to do either. This flustered state that I doubt should be attributed to the amount of bearskin showing rather than it being the need to the job. But the waitress and I mutually avoided eye contact with a platonically embarrassing feeling this is. I'm a customer, you know. It must be more straightforward how when I was starting to bleed. This moment I just happened to meet. Both of our blinking too. We were looking at what? This. Mian, is that you? Yeah? Out of her hair being let down, she was so far removed from her usual confidence-filled attitude. I didn't realize it was her at all. It was Mian. Why is she here? You. Why are you working in a place like this? I'm helping out at my uncle's store. I don't think if I did hear talk about how relatives have stores in town, but actually sometimes works part-time jobs to help them. Oh, that must be a lot of work. And there was a feeling I had disappeared in an instant. Knowing that was Mian, there was no reason to feel that way. Well, actually, Madam Muncie told me that the power balance between Mian and myself had been turned upside down. That's right, I'm a customer. My position is superior to hers. I'm waiting for today's penalty game was cutting through the recesses of my mind. There really is a God who looked at me this opportunity for revenge. Noticing the flames of their vengeance burning in my eyes, Mel took a step back. Being seen in nicely type of clothing suits you very nicely, doesn't it? And very soon so. Don't look at me so much. Don't look so much. I confirm my perimeter strike was clean hit. There's no difference that Mion's currently defenseless. While confirming my attack was simultaneously lined up the combo. When you pretty big breaths, it seems like they're ready to spill out even now. All the customers are definitely looking at you. Don't say that. Don't play coy with me. I know you enjoying all the malattention that embarrassing get up. I mean, if you didn't, there's no way to dress up like that. It's not like I'm doing this because I want to. It's alright, Kichi. My bear, aren't you taking this a little too far? And if it's playback or emotion during the day, isn't this too much? Shut up, logic. Too bad, get back to me on tenfold. That's a chance you'll hardly ever get. Wearing this kind of get up to your mother must be disappointed. Whimper. That part where you can almost just see something that's the best. Come closer. Eek, please stop. You still like the spirit of service towards your Christmas. Please forget me. I want to take you home. No, not that. And then appears and Venus keep my blood stream from my nose like a waterfall. I was going to no regrets. I was going to complete this verbal humiliation play. I mean revenge for taste of revenge. I'll spare you for the rest for today. Short of Mion's collegial circus, completely short of an embarrassment. I might have teased her a little too much, or so I thought, but having such a making me honest something and you hardly ever see, so this was good for now, leaving aside what was good. I never knew to think that high and mighty Mion would have a hard time being a righteous. That's such a surprising sight. I want to show this Mion from this afternoon. Actually, I want to show Rihanna on the others. Rihanna will definitely flip out joy. Do you think she'll say if she wants to work here? That's wrong. I could never imagine my wildest dreams that she a skewed outfit would suit you, Mion. I'm sorry, I'm saying it's wrong. While turning bright red, Mion finally spit out the words that were lodged in her throat. What do you mean that's wrong? I'm not Mion. What? I was taking back at Mion's confusing words. If you're not Mion, then who are you? You're Mion Sonozaki, right? No, I'm sorry. I should have said this earlier. My name is Shihan Sonozaki. Mion's my older sister. I'm asking consciously why am I from surprised at brilliant crazy talk. I mean, I'm probably thinking there was no way such a far-fetched excuse would work. Turned bright red while fidgeting nervously. Shana Sonozaki, yes, I'm optimistic of my sister, but when we met, we had a clear response that you wouldn't make if we were meeting for the first time. That's because you know my sister always talked about you, so I knew who you were. A bit of cringe-worthy excuse, that is, but oops. Mion had to be a leader who was normally flowing with confidence and guiding force. If I would have last shot Mion, I would have words what I shouldn't have. That was something I was never for, so I understand that Fulch was here, something very different from everyday Mion. See, Shion, I see. In that case, I'm sorry. Oh, no, so I'm sorry, my sister's last name is you see. Now she's self-aware of the fact she knows she is. Shion laughed with me. Shion's first time in a waitress, it doesn't seem like you're used to it. Actually, today's my first, Kichi is my first Christmas. She a little flustered to saying that. She quickly asked if it was okay for her to refer to me the same way her sister did. Seeing that blatant quirk was so cute, I couldn't stop laughing. So you said you worked part-time in your uncle's stores before? I thought you would have done. I mean, you're used to it. I have more relatives that run shops. That's why this was the first time I'm helping that uncle on this place. I see it makes sense. Anybody would be tempted to do another job they weren't used to. Just me, I never help out the store. My sister, as you see, she does not go with the excuses things. I know what she's trying to say. That's right. I mean, I was more suited for cool things, so helping you about here was the right choice. Sean, that uniform is probably never suited someone like me on, but Sean, I think it works. Huh? You mean that, Sean, like Rena often does, based on turn right red. What does that mean exactly? At least for this moment, I felt like Sean actually existed, because there's no way that Miana knew how to side to her. At the moment, oh shit. Sean's like, you can take your break now. Oh, okay. Miana finally returned to her senses. It seemed as if it was time for her to take her break. Well then, we can really find talking to infamous Keisha and start mistaking you for me and teasing you. Please tell me on that would never emerge one day. I think you were first suggested me walk around outside. That was soft and small, exactly the same as I want. I knew. That's why I tell her I return flavor for meals she not suffer. Blab me. I'm going to complain to my sister about the teasing and dirt today. My sister will have revenge during your club activities. I'll probably bring it on before she gets me. Mihan laughed with a warm smile to avoid remaining nervous. This has just been to back. I felt like I had a very valuable experience today. That's right. For now, I know that high and mighty in Myan has weak points of panic and embraced about, but if things were to say she had a twin sister, that maybe I should ask for Rena if I should really has a sister. Maybe it's better that I didn't ask. So being a bit mean spirited is sad that the person I'm here to is on the younger sisters, or if they never deny that. So that we actually made a promise today by having a little exchange to give birth to a new girl between me on. Somebody tapped me on the shoulder. It was my dad. That was a long trip to the washroom. He probably came up with a few ideas for our piece while he was on the can. Keisha, you butt ready? Let's go home. That bullying is in below my father customer card stamp. That's pretty much felt. Damn, Daddy, you're quite the regular customer. But now it's just somebody new, Kichi. So you watch him from the shadows. That was the oldest since the text. Sometimes somebody from school from Hinamasawa. Yeah, she's little sister from my Mian. Sure, girls. And Hinamasawa is must go to the other one in town. I never seen her at my school. And all the kids at Hinamasawa go to the same school. Only about half. The other half go all the way into town on their bikes. And this way, feeling that I was really thinking like it's young in me, which I seen in Mian tomorrow. Little sister, something like that. And Mian being something like that, between the two of us, we both feel happy and a little embarrassed. Okay, guys. I'm really sorry for rushing this so much. Skipping things, skipping out words on accident, and all that. It's just like I said. I'm kind of mad that I had to redo this, so I wasn't really into having to reread it all. So I hope you guys understand. I promise in the next chapter I won't be as rushed with it.